Hey everyone, New 3012 here. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. This is going to be the last one of this chapter. I hope to have chapter 3 up as soon as possible, whether that be tomorrow or a couple days in the between. I'm sorry. School's been kicking my ass. And hopefully I'll be able to get it up as soon as possible, so bear with me. But we'll get into this quick all-cast review session. Thank you very much for enjoying Higurashi Watanagashi. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, I guess. Something along those lines. It was very good. Very good game. How'd you like the story this time? If you enjoyed it even a little, I'm happy. Oh, definitely. I enjoyed it a lot more than last game. Definitely a lot more. A little nothing. Not again. It was a huge bad ending again, was it not? It was even enough to make me simply furious. Oh, Keiichi fucking deserved to die. Fuck his asshole. Screw him. He deserved it. The only bad ending for me is Mion died. That's the only bad ending for me. I'm furious. Well, good work, everyone. Well, that's how it ended, but don't you think the story was kind of like a Mion chapter? I mean, yeah, of course it was. And I enjoyed it so much better. I'm extremely satisfied with how big a role I played. You cannot call such a thing a success. Freaking I got killed too, didn't we? Yeah, it's about time. You guys didn't have to die last time. It was only me and the other two. None of this concerns Satoko at all either. I didn't want to die like that. Now don't cry. There's a story centering around Michan, so there'll probably be one that centers around Satoko too. Look forward to it. Satoko would definitely get attacked by a crowd of weirdo bullies and abused to death. Oh my god. That's fucked up. I don't want that. Aw. Michan, if you joke around too much, you'll make me angry too. Me has a flat chest. Oh, your mind wouldn't What? Your mind wouldn't understand even if it wanted to be petted. What? Oh, they expanded. Your body is so unchaste. Hey, everyone. God, I feel bad for you because you're just so fucking whipped. You do everything. Great work. Oh, sorry, we're late again. I fucking swear to God, if Takano shows up, I'll be so pissed. I hate her. Tomitake, Oishi. Yes, you did a great job as well. Where are Takano and Shion? They're coming, of course. Thank you for inviting us today. May I sit here? No, you're a fucking bitch. I hate you. What you put through Mion, I will never forgive you. I will forever hate you. Yes, go right ahead. God, I just hate you because it's all your fucking fault. With all of us here, this is sure to be the best part. Please go easy on me. We're not all here because Keiichi, who doesn't have character art, isn't here. Then we should get started. Should we get started? Is this everyone? Sorry, everyone but Keiichi. Which means Mayaboro still doesn't have a portrait. So are we going to read the scripts for the next story immediately? How unfortunate. It doesn't feel right to leave him out. Mio, you don't have to worry about that. At times like these, going all out is actually a way of showing consideration. That's true, isn't it? We're all here for once. Holding a wake would be boring. And sorry, Keiichi, but we'll take things from here. Have fun, it means I don't have to die. It's decided. Okay, everyone, get the cups. Does anyone not like carbonated drinks? I just prefer water. There's alcohol for the adults, too. Rika, what will you have? Cola? Juice? Give me the hardest alcohol you can find. I'm gonna get so fucking wasted. Me. I want what Tamatake's having. Hey, Rika, you're not allowed to drink. Oh, see? There you go. The hardest thing there. I'll drink you all so fucking drunk. Fuck you. I bet you can't hold your liquor as best as I can. Has everyone got their cups? If you don't make a toast soon, my juice will get warm. Who will lead? Mion? Rena should do it. Okay, Rena, go ahead. Then, ahem. Everyone, excellent work. The Watanagashi chapter is now over. Thank you. Ah, clap, clap, clap. Okay, everyone's here. Shall we debate the story again? I think so. Then let's get some honest opinions. Does anyone here have something to say? Yeah, it's all Shion's fault. An honest opinion was the story this time, not an awesome chapter. The criminal was Mion. The root of all the evil was the Sonozaki family. Criminal was not Mion. I have to disagree. Was that not the conclusion? That's if you read on the surface it is. I see. I was so sure that Michan wasn't the criminal. She isn't. Too naive. This was entirely predictable from the previous Onakakushi chapter, was it not? In fact, it's almost shocking how predictable it was. You're right. It probably did align with most of the predictions made by players of the previous scenario. It's like the story went exactly as everyone expected. Oh, so that means the next two are gonna be like, or like the last one's gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Completely in the weird ass way of not understanding what's going on. Then does that mean the main Higurashi when they cry scenario is pretty much over? So it's a sure thing that the root of everything was Michan's family. For the whole series, I doubt it. It's not going to be that simple. I wonder. In fact, I think that this all means the theory of the Sonozaki being the guilty party has been disproven. Oh, you had the same point, Mio. I think the same way. Though I still don't believe in curses. At the very least, however, I think the chance of the Sonozaki family being the true criminals have gone down. Oh, definitely. The sole fact that they were trying to hint at it the entire way, nah. Huh? Why is that? Didn't Michan confess that she killed everyone? We aren't sure if that's Mion or not. That's right. She killed Rika and me, so what do you mean that she isn't the criminal after all? Actually, we were only told they were killed, we never actually saw them die. So, that's still technically up in the air whether she killed them or not. Do I want to go down the rabbit hole into the whole fact that they might not have actually been killed? No, I don't want to go down there because that would be crazy as fuck. They were killed, but I think by Shion and not Mion. I'm not trying to confuse you or anything. It's just that I think there are a lot more things that don't go along with Mion being the one behind everything. Exactly. It doesn't add up. If you think about it a little, you'll get it. Thank you. Thank you, game, for making me feel better. Huh? I had believed the truth to be more or less in line with the Sonozaki family theory. I'd love to hear your theory, Mion. I would too. Then hear me out. Near the end, I confessed that I'd participated in the past incidences, right? I thought something wasn't really right about that, so I guess that's my basis. I mean, think about it. If the incidences of the past were caused by the Sonozaki family, that would be crazy. I mean, wouldn't they all be perfect crimes? They were all attributed to other criminals or simple accidents after all. True. And plus it's impossible because she was like 13 when the first one happened. There's no way she could get together a dismemberment and get the guy to disappear as well. There's no way. She was a 13-year-old child. Well, that's right. The Sonozaki family is very powerful, and they were acting behind the scenes. Wouldn't pulling off perfect crimes be child's play for them? No, well, it could be, but I mean, it would... The point is that they would be under such a scrutiny that they wouldn't be able to pull it off. That's just it. That's the weird thing. The Sonozaki family had been killing and erasing people so well for the past 4 years, they didn't even let out a hint that they were behind it, right? But the incident in the 5th year now, that was really cheap. They were killing and erasing people at random. Any idiot could have seen the connection with the Sonozaki family. Now that I think about it, you're right. The incidences in the years past were all mysterious, and nobody could tell if they were because of the curse or just simple crimes. But then on the 5th year, they suddenly got really violent, and it became so blatantly clear. It was hitting you over the head that, hey, this is a curse. I do not understand what you're saying. Rika, do you? She means that if the Sonozaki family were the real criminals, then they would have done a much better job with the incident on the 5th year. Exactly. Because after 4 years, you'd think that they would assume that they're under a high level of scrutiny, so why give up now? And why go sloppy now? It would make sense if you just slowly perfected your craft, not you got it right the first 4 times and then the 5th time you're like, fuck it. So what does that mean? Mion wasn't the one who killed Rika and me? But it was the work of the demon who possessed Mion. No. Come on. Just like I thought last time, Mion wasn't a bad person after all, was she? That's right. Satoko and I both thought that she was doing bad things because she was possessed by something. I still want to say that she's never done bad things. Then does that mean our theory was right? I've been supporting the curse theory since the last party. The story this time makes me all more convinced it's true. That fact revealed at the very end. The information regarding how Mio and Takano had died days before despite being witnessed seems to be indeed support that theory. I want to say the body they found wasn't really Takano's. Because all they said it was like dental records matched. I mean, you could probably fake it to a good point. I mean, this is in the 80s. So DNA test hasn't been developed yet, so that's not 100% accuracy. That's like, yeah, we're pretty sure. Like 60-40. Yeah, we're 60-40 on Takano. Oh my. I see the curse believers who seemed incompetent last time have grown quite a bit more self-assured. Do any of those who think it was a human have any objections? Last time me and Rika were the ones who thought it was the work of a person. Tomitake did too, didn't he? Okay, let's hear what you've got then. You got me there. I can't quite find the right words. One of the pieces of evidence for the curse theory is the mismatching times of death, right? Yeah, I mean, you could... Yeah, it's kind of weird. So if I could disprove that theory, would it prove that the human did it, wouldn't it? Yeah, that definitely would help. Definitely. Oh, Shion, do you have a good objection? Well, I suppose. I have the same opinion as you, Mion, that it was a human, but I don't think the Sonozaki family were the main culprits either. If it's okay with you, I'll offer my objection. Ho ho ho! Show us what you've got. If you say it wasn't the curse, then let's hear your evidence. Okay, Shion. That last trick you've been talking about, despite Mion having died the day of the incident from falling into the well, how did she appear days later to kill you and Keiji? Because what I think happened was Shion killed Mion that day. And then she pretended to be... She reverted back to being Shion. I think that's what happened. Whether she just fucking stabbed the shit out of her, threw her off the well, whatever. But she pretended to be Shion at that point. Thus she can pull it off. Then Shion killed me. And then fucking committed suicide, I guess? For some reason. I don't know why. At least that's what I think happened. Because I will never believe that Mion stabbed me. I don't think that would have happened. Nah. Never would have happened. Here it is, my Sonozaki sister's conspiracy theory. My reason is simple. If Mion was dead by that time, then the only one who could have stabbed Kei-chan was me. I disguised myself as Mion and stabbed him. Then I went back to my room, pretended to have a tussle with the ghost, then jumped right down and killed myself. Hey! Looks like I was right. Thank you, Shion. That's the only time I'll actually say you did a good job. Is when you're admitting to your crime. I fucking hate you. So when you get down to it, Mion, in this case, would be the one taking the blame. She would take care of the mayor in person, and Shion would be made into merely a victim. She hid herself in the well. The disguised Shion could show up where she pleased and murder whoever she wanted. Oh, show up where she pleased and murder whoever she wanted. All planned from the start. I get it. And Mion made two mistakes. First was that her corpse was found, and second was dying when she only planned to hide. That's what it would mean. Or perhaps that Mion had nothing to do with it. Because all she wanted to do was love Keiichi. And I miss it. God, it makes me sad. Oh, well now, you're right, there is something logical about that. However, I'm still not convinced. It was too different from the magnificent perfect crimes in the past. Even if their plan went well, Mion would end up the bad guy, wouldn't she? She would either have to hide the rest of her life or live pretending to be Shion, wouldn't she? Exactly. That would be too constrained. You can't call that a perfect crime. I still would have loved if Keiichi moved out to the city and then he saw Mion. Oh god, I would have broken down and just too many happy feelings would run through my body. I would just cry with pure joy and say, "This is perfect. Don't take this away from me." Oh, too perfect. In other words, whether by dying or disappearing, me would have to go away. Exactly. Rika, that's a good thought. That means we should consider that Mion Sonozaki leaving the stage was part of their plan. That's why at the end Mion took blame for all the incidences in the past. She took responsibility for it all of them herself, then left. Not buying it. See, you had me going there for a bit, and then you kind of veered off and gone into a little too odd, because when you're working together, you wouldn't put yourself through a fucking cage. I think that's when you draw the line of working together and then one person has all the power. By doing that, she could cover up the true culprit behind the past incidences. Which means that this incident wasn't shabby. Its purpose was to cement all the past incidences as perfect crimes. I suppose that's what it comes down to. The young leader of the Sonozaki family who was the biggest suspect confessed to everything and disappeared. For her, or perhaps for the non-Sonozaki true culprit, there likely was no more favorable outcome. I'm just saying, I'm never gonna buy this one. It's a lot closer to what I believe than just the original story. But it's still not my answer. I don't understand even an inch of your conversation. What do you mean by Mion taking the blame? Is she not the culprit? Not at all. Let me put it this way. The true culprit behind the serial freak death incidences was somebody else. Michan gave a fake confession that she caused all the previous incidences to protect that person, or so everyone's saying. True. But I'm still saying that Shion pretended to be Mion. At least that's what I think. My, I said this during the story, but it seems you have an incredible detective on our hands. Yes, it does seem a bit persuasive. An incident started to throw the scent off the true criminal. That's my reasoning. Though if I go further, I think the true culprit isn't part of the Sonozaki family. So it was Mion disrupting the incident to further protect the mysterious person who pulled off perfect crimes for 4 years running then. I don't know who it is. I really don't know who it is. That's right. The site foreman who only appeared in name in the last story, pretty suspicious if you ask me. Amazing. It really does all add up. I still think the Sonozaki family and the sisters are the culprits, though. I think one sister is the culprit. No one else, though. Because I don't think they ever said what happened to the grandmother, or did she die? Oh yeah, that's right, she died. I'm pretty sure. It said that she died. Either she died or they didn't find her. It was one or the other. So that shows that the Sonozaki family isn't involved. Because she would have wanted to put an end to it because she's the current head. Which that's why I don't think the Sonozaki family entirely is behind everything. Because why wouldn't she be behind what happened this year? At least that's my thought. An incident caused by the sisters to sever their old fetters to the three families to clear away the past. That's my theory. Clearing away the past. You mean that they placed the blame for the three families' crimes on their final leader, Mion, to put an end to a dark history, and then the two of them left. That's right. It would make it a sad story where we sisters finally chose to end it after a lot of worry. We went a little too far. Amazing. It really does all add up. Still don't buy it. I don't know. I don't think Mion was a part of it. I don't think she had any reason to kill Keiichi. Yeah, the whole not giving him a dollar or anything. I believe that would make her cry and stuff. I don't think that would send her into a psychological breakdown. Into I have to fucking murder everyone. I mean, it would make her sad and cry and really upset. Which would make sense of. Because I think she was the one that made the lunch for him. Pretending to be Shion at that point. Because I know there's a lot of back and forth of who was Shion and who was Mion on a lot of times. I think at that point it was Mion. Because I think at her mind that she was trying to show that she had this more feminine side. Which, at least that's what she wanted to portray to Keiichi. To get some affection towards him. And I think when he was showing affection to her and she got all happy and all that stuff. I think that just proves to the fact that she was getting over the fact of the doll thing. Wish had he followed up and given her the doll, it would have been even better. But Keiichi's not the brightest. It looks like Rika has an opinion too. Go ahead, Rika. I have a question for you all. Why did Keiichi need to get stabbed? Because he's a fucking useless piece of shit. He's an asshole. And he deserved it. We already know why that is, Rika. It's obviously because he went in the Forbidden Storehouse without asking. No, that's not true. I don't think it's his, I think that's their scapegoat to use, but I don't think that's why. Thinking back on it now, Tomitake and Takano probably died in the previous story because they snuck into the storehouse, eh? Hmm? Haha, that's rather strange indeed. Fuck off. Huh? What is it? What is it that's strange? Ah, Frenna, that's right. Won't you think back, please? That's right. In the previous scenario, they were after Keiichi's life, even though he didn't sneak into the ritual storehouse. So basically, he always fucking deserves to die. Murmur. Well, that's because, yeah, Inamizawa hates outsiders, right? That's why they tried to kill Keiichi. Why not kill his parents? As well. That'd be strange, though. They should have attacked Kei-chan's parents too, in that case. Exactly. No matter how you look at it, though, his parents never seem to be in much danger. They never seem to be in any danger. Either this time or the last. Hear that, everyone who thinks it was a human's doing. Unless you can properly explain the reason Keiichi's life was threatened, you can't definitely prove the criminal was human, can you? Haha. Even with the curse theory, however, we don't know why Maribara was attacked this time or last time. With a little more, we would have had it. There's still a lot of mysteries remaining, and that's for next time. Haha. We can find some kind of reason for everyone but Keiichi to die. But for some reason, Keiichi's death is always vague. Both this time and last time. He was being targeted regardless of whether he went into the ritual storehouse. To be fair, he deserved to die in this one. He fucking deserved it. Does that mean that then does that not mean he was doing something that got him killed both last time and this time? What did he do last time? He was lying a bunch, right? Oh, he was talking to Oishi. I think that was the issue. And you know that whole thing. And he listened to Tomitake and Takano. God damn it, it's all their fault. Every time. Let's see. We can find something in common about Mayabara's actions between last time and this time. It seems like it would be the key to unraveling all the incidences. I skimmed through the stories again, but I think he's going about his life in his own way. Though aside from the part where at the storehouse, I didn't spot anything suspicious about his daily lifestyle. Huh. Keiichi, what did you do last time, both last time and this time? Something bad that would cause you to be killed. It's best to ask the person himself when you're unsure. Good old Keiichi. Calling up Keiichi. Oh. So while I was reading the script for the next game all by myself, you were all talking about me behind my back, huh? I see. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Well, that's that. Anyway, Keiichi, you should try asking your own heart. Kei-chan, so what kind of bad thing did you do that time that would get you killed? Being an asshole to Mion. That gets you dead in my eyes, every single fucking time. It must surely be all the violent things he does towards me. Squeezing my chest so tightly was surely a crime. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, being happy all day surrounded by girls around his age is kind of like a crime in the first place. Yeah, it's fucking unfair. It's unfair. Oh god, I would love to be in his position, minus the die. No, I wouldn't die because I wouldn't be an idiot. I would live every time. Because I'm smart. I'm smarter than him. I never would have made Mion cry. We would have had great times together. We would have eventually moved into the Sonozaki house when she becomes the head. Like, I would just be straight up ballin'. I would have, like, the Yakuza backing me. It would be too easy. I would be so happy in life. I'd be like, I don't have to do a goddamn thing anymore. A grave crime indeed. Maibaro is truly an envious main character, isn't he? Switch out with me once in a while, would you? Fuck off, Oishi. Well, with all those perks, getting stabbed at the end really isn't much of a price to pay. He caused it, though. That's why he did. He caused it. Well, there you go, Keiichi. Have you remembered the crimes you've committed? Being a dumbass is another. What? Both this time and last time? I live a proper and just life. I always meet a terrible fate in the end. What was that about? Ask my own heart? I'm the one who wants to know. This is bullying. How sad, how sad. I'll pet your head next time for you. Thank you, Rika. I wonder if we should go back and read Onikakushi again after reading this one. I'm good. I'm gonna put myself in Mion's shoes and read back over Watanagashi. Maybe I'll find something different compared to when I read it from Gei-chan's point of view. I'll always think it was the doing of a demon. All of the events and tricks can be explained with a demon. Telling you Mion didn't do it. It's kind of like plasma. Sure. What did you, the readers, think about it? We'd certainly like to hear your thoughts and opinions. Through the mail, is there an address? What? Oh, that was a good end. That was good. I'm happy. Quick little end. Watanagashi's officially over. I love this chapter so much. So good. It was amazing. Oh, it's over. 100% this game as well. Ooh. Absolutely loved it. The story was so much better than the last one. The last one was good. This one, it stepped up its game. It went hard. It really wanted to outdo the last one, and it did 100%. Oh, got it. And it's really gotten me fired up for the next chapter, and I'm really hyped to read it. The fact that they announced the fourth one coming out as well, hell yes. Well, coming out to Steam, of course. I want to get to that. And that'll be the whole question arc's done. Which, that would be cool. Then I can actually mull over all the questions I have, all the ideas, come up with my own theory before the answers come out. And that's cool. That's definitely a cool idea. Wish they were a little snappier with the release date, but I'm not the one translating. If I could translate it, believe me, I'd be getting paid to translate this shit, because this is some good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I hope to have this out, or at least the next episode of Chapter 3, the first episode of it, as soon as possible, whether that be Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully no later than Thursday. Hopefully. I'll try to record tomorrow and tonight. No promises, because I actually have class in 20 minutes. So I'm going to hurry up, get this uploaded, and see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, get this thing circulating. And definitely, if you haven't told your friends, check out this fucking series, because oh my god, it's good. And I'm only through the second chapter of it. I think there's like 14? 12 or 14 chapters they're gonna do. Holy shit, I want to get to all of them. Ooh, it's so good. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.